cut myself off because I wanted to show you what I was balancing my phone camera on, which was Richard Kalich's Central Park West trilogy from Betimes Books. I'm about I'm getting towards halfway through the first novel, which is called Nihilistit, and it is just so far it seems a masterpiece of the perverse. Very much of Beckettian conception, although the writing is Kalich's own. But yet another great small press book, and so that's my presentation, and we're looking for some sales here because we have a lot of good stuff coming up as soon as we can afford it, and one of them is Make America Cult Again, a diagnostic. No, it's not Make America Cult Again. That's their slogan. I'm sorry. America, it's 6 in the morning. America and the Cult of the Cactus Boots by Philip Friedenberg, illustrated by Jeff Walton. And it has a great deal to do with the manifold destiny of Eddie Vegas, and it's a work of true genius. And it will be the best book I ever publish, unless somehow it's topped by somebody else. I don't know. I'm very happy with what we've got when it comes to what I consider masterpieces. Manifold Destiny of Eddie Vegas is one for sure, and Olaf Palme is another, and two others are Chandler Broussard's two big books, As the Wolf Howls at My Door, and I don't know where to look to be looking into the eye of the camera. The other one, Wake Up, We're Almost There, As the Wolf Howls at My Door. Those two are definitely masterpieces, speaking of on the large scale. Mini masterpieces, well, Skulls of Istria is one. Vardaman's books are also, and I think that Unidentified Man at Left of Photo is a masterpiece. The kind of thing that, had it been written and picked up in the 70s, would be one of those things like a household word by now, like any Vonnegut book. But I'm not going to say it's better than Vonnegut, but I think Vonnegut wrote many masterpieces, and it's right up there with some of the best of Vonnegut. And with the, as I said before, Calvino twist or whatever, but it's Jeff Bursey, and it's only Jeff Bursey. So let's not over compare. So these are the books. They're all over now. There's some there, and there's some down there. Look at these two. They made it without falling. Anyway, that's Corona Samizdat Press. I guess this is part 2, but at least I got to mention Richard Kalich, because I read another book by them, and you can see my 2-part critique of that on this same channel. But Kalich is a wonderful step in a different direction, and so I'm a happy reader right now. And what I want to say to all you young writers out there is Most of us don't make it. I came close. My first three novels were sold to the French, who the publisher of which went bankrupt. I had a Hollywood agent for one of those novels, and he died. And my agent was a sociopath. So, yeah, bad luck can strike you down. But also the system itself, the way that it's run, the pyramidal structure of it, the financial considerations, the fact that, for instance, a book that should definitely be published. Actually, the guy who turned down um, Skulls of Istria said, definitely Eddie Vegas and Arjun and the Good Snake and Skulls of Istria should be published, but I guess I'm just not your publisher. Yeah, well, all publishers are my publishers if they have the wit to do it. And this is going to happen to a lot of you. And so, you know, uh, the reason you want to be published by a large press is to make enough money to just keep writing. My predicament cost me many, many years of writing thousands and thousands of pages lost to the circumstances. But that, there are so many good readers out there, and they will find you if you get published at all. And that's why people like me are here with our small presses. And there's nothing to weep about, nothing to bemoan if you have strangers writing wonderful things about you on Goodreads, saying great things about you on your books on Instagram, and all of my books are getting that, and except for the Broussard Vietnam book, no, I don't think there's been a review of that, but there will be. It is, after all, Broussard, and you know, it'll happen. It'll happen. Just like Vardaman is slowly becoming a more well-known writer. Nobody. Well, there was one review of Vardaman that was tepid, but the rest have recognized the genius, and now David Vardaman, at the ripe old age of 64, is becoming a household word. We have a play coming out by him that occurs during the Salem witch trials about Cotton Mather, and it's called Letters of Thanks from Hell, and so we have more Vardaman coming up, and we have a lot of other good, really good stuff coming up in the next months. So get on your get on your PayPal and buy some of these books and help us out. Spread the word. Spread the word. That's what small presses need. Once you spread the word, then I can get a shopping cart, and that'll probably help double sales or something like that. I don't know. And I don't much care because things are going so much better than I ever would have expected. America and the Cult of the Cactus Boots, a Diagnostic, is going to be a big book for us. So things are looking good. Thanks.